All episodes of the Terrible Gamers podcast contain subject matter and language that some audiences may find offensive. The opinions expressed during the podcast are conversational in nature and expressed only for comedic purposes. We are not licensed by any game company, we just enjoy playing games. Not all the facts will be correct, but we will attempt to be as accurate as possible. By listening to this podcast, you understand that it is solely for entertainment purposes. Listener discretion is advised.
You know I don't play video games no more. Tiny bit of video game. I guess I still play fucking video games. Yeah!
The fuck did you do?
The button for the wrestling bell is right next to the startup of the, because it's called listener discretion, and it's right next to the wrestling bell. It just happened to happen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit the bell before we started.
Okay.
It works because we're gone. Let's
You know
go.
what? You know what? Seriously though, I think that's how we need to start every versus challenge now.
The ring the bell.
The ring the bell. I know why you downloaded it because we're
For the crossover we have coming up.
that we're gonna be having here soon. But it works for the versus challenge too.
That was As soon as I hit recording, it like ding ding. I was like, oh fuck.
Well,
Whatever.
welcome to the Terrible Gamers and Terrible Streamers.
Terrible podcasters podcast.
Terrible podcasters, Terrible Gamers podcast. I am Kevin. And
I am
with
Kyle.
Me always is Kyle.
Jesus, great start.
great way to start. So, but hey, that was honestly, I liked it.
It's
Liked
funny.
it.
It's
It
funny.
was good. Good
We're
time.
real people, folks. We're
We
not
are.
perfectionists
No.
at all.
No. And you know what? We're not going to be a perfectionist for a very long time. We're not looking to, get a professional person to help us out. We're going to
Doing it real. Keeping it real.
We're keeping it real because you know what?
I'm going to keep it real.
That's what
Finish
you
off
want.
this Coors Light that I'm already going on.
We're X amount of beers deep already. It's been a night.
Yeah. We're doing good.
We're doing real good. Today's episode, well, first of all, again, we are the Terrible Gamers podcast. We already went through that part. We are the only retro video game podcast in
Brantwood
and Fairmeadow, Indiana, Northwest Indiana, and all the Chicagoland area because nobody is dumb enough or stupid enough to do it.
Do what we do.
To do what we do. But we're here for you all. We're here for you, the many, many viewers. Many
The
viewers.
millions and millions. Man, I don't know what brought that into my head.
I don't know, but we're definitely going to have to break that out into the wrestling
For sure.
episode. I mean, there's going to be so many good, and that's the bottom line, because the Terrible
You
Gamer said so. And work the arm. Got to include them in there. I'm excited because I'll be able to wear my work the arm podcast shirt. Yeah, I had been repping it. I actually was wearing it on day one of WrestleMania, so I was all into it. I sent Jamie and Jeff a text, and I was like, yep. So here we go. They're like, Jeff was like, you actually bought a shirt, and I had already told Jamie that I bought the shirt, but they were like all excited.
That's
about
cool.
it.
It's cool.
So yeah, they have a T Public shirt. So if you want work the arm stuff, so check them out. Before we get into gameplay, gotta do our normal spiel. So, repping as always our Reaper Apparel company.
And they do have some new stuff up.
I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have not checked out their website in like a couple weeks, so I have not seen any.
Well, I think they put stuff up like at least one new shirt like a month.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a good bet. If you haven't been there in that long, you'll be looking at some new stuff.
Yeah, that's
So,
good.
It's all good stuff. This the message in Seattle is why we got behind this one.
Yeah.
You never know what's coming. Don't fear the Reaper, but live life to its fullest.
Yeah.
So
And I mean,
check out their website. Look
we,
at their.
we both work, I don't want to say direct mental health, but we both.
Shit, I do.
I mean, what we do, is.
Yeah, I'm not in a hospital, and I'm working with kids who are in a hospital setting sometimes.
Yeah, and I work at a high school as an academic advisor, and it turns into being
A therapist
half the time. So
Yeah, for sure.
we so the message is kind of important for us, as far as what we do professionally outside of this.
Half therapist, half concession stand because they just come for snacks.
I do get a lot of students that come in. Hey, Mr. Smith, do you have a snack?
Like this last week, I had an assistant principal come in. And he was like, "Where's your candy?" And I was like, "Do you only come visit me for candy?" He was like, "Well, not totally. Like, you dick.
So, yeah, so definitely check out their website. If you want a little bit of a discount, check out our Instagram page. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Podbean, YouTube, and many other sites as well too. We are getting Discord and Twitch going as well too. Hopefully by the time that this video is published fully on YouTube, we will be
I'm interested to find out if we will need to invite people to Discord or if it'll be discoverable. I think it'll be discoverable.
I believe so. Kind of like Twitch. I mean, Twitch is the same thing. You're just kind of discoverable.
Well, because the only Patreon I ever had was something I had to be invited to. It was through a Patreon.
Okay.
For a YouTube page.
Gotcha.
So, but I feel like you can put it up there for people to find also. So, gotcha. I don't know. We're not dealing with Patreon or anything.
Yeah,
so.
we do have some big things coming up here soon. We got our collaboration we talked about on the last episode 21, which was, what did we do? Episode 12. Oh,
1944.
1944.
The drinking
and the drink.
I died 1,000 times.
Kyle's brilliant idea of the let's drink every time we die.
Drink if you die.
1944 The Loop Master. If you've never played it, I would highly suggest playing it and count how many times you die within the first
drinking
10 minutes. That's how much
I
we
drank a tall boy in 15 minutes.
Yeah, you that first.
Well, yeah, I was aggressive.
Yeah.
My drink.
Jesus.
Speaking of drinking aggressively, check out a Dubby, our gamer sports drink. There you go. I like that segue.
Look at this. Why are we not getting paid millions of dollars for this already? I don't know how.
I don't know how many times I watch a commercial and hear the jingle and I'm like, somebody got paid to write that fucking thing.
Yep.
Somebody got paid a lot of money to be like, Ozempic.
O'Reilly.
Auto parts.
Fucking
meow.
That goddamn song.
But the W stuff, I think I meant to say this on the last time, and I made a note somewhere. They just had their 3rd year of this company existing.
Sorry, I got 773 202.
Boop 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 boop.
Luna.
That's if you're in the Midwest. If you're regional.
If you're really Chicagoland area, you know that jam. God damn.
I'll know if you're near me.
I'm sorry. We cut off the W thing. We'll get back to that.
If you know where to save big money, you're also a Midwesterner.
Yes.
Going
to Menards.
Yeah. But the W stuff, guys, check this out. I am really a fan. I'm gonna switch it up and get the other hydro flavor when I run out. I'm close to done on this first tub. I'm doing the no caffeine one more often than the caffeine one, just because I don't know if I'm having caffeine. I don't try not to do too much caffeine in a day.
It's fair.
But this tub has lasted me 2 months over. Yeah, it was $30, but like I'm not drinking it every day. It's just nice to pepper it in there. I keep a little. I bought little vials to put some in to be on the go, so I don't have to take the tub with me to work. So I keep the vial in my bag, and nice. I always got water with me. If I feel like water's not doing it, I'll throw this in there, and it's just a nice flavor pop.
Awesome.
It's just good stuff. Like
yeah, it is. The last time that we tried recording this episode that we're recording today
is when you tried the W.
Is when I tried the W.
Yeah,
and it was great.
It's smooth.
It was good
stuff.
It was good stuff.
And it's got. Hold on, I still got it here.
And to be honest, I mean, I cut out energy drinks a long time ago.
Well, and it's not like a Red Bull.
It's not a Red Bull. It's not just a Monster. I
vitamin
used to drink
C,
so much
vitamin E, vitamin B6, B12, B7, magnesium, zinc, sodium, potassium, and taurine.
Yeah,
that's what it's thrown at you.
So
not a lot of magnesium. I thought it would have more of that.
Yeah, not terrible, and I mean it is good. It's very tasty.
It's tasty stuff.
Tasty stuff. So.
And you don't even have to mix it as much as they originally tell you. You could cut it in half, and it'll last even longer.
Yeah. And so today we are drinking Coors Lights.
Yes.
We had to cut back.
Don't mix it with the W.
We had to cut back a little.
Oof. Sorry.
It's been an interesting night.
We're doing good, folks. I hope you're doing as well as we're doing. You mentioned we have originally tried to record this episode before.
Yes.
And we talked about that a little bit the last episode when we were talking about 1944. Yep. Over our spring break day recording debacle.
Yes, that was
where we tried to get through Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
I don't know if we mentioned that.
The motherfucking Hedgehog.
What game we were trying to play
today?
No, like I don't know when we talked last episode about failing if
you
we
know
mentioned
what?
it
I don't
being
think
Sonic.
we actually ever mentioned it.
We just said we couldn't get an episode recorded.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were trying to play through Sonic because it's Kevin's game.
Mm.
Sonic is his jam.
I'm just listening to the music and just,
Where is this going to fall in line with our zombie versus challenge? This will come up after that.
This will come up way after, I think. Yeah.
About a month after that, or 3 weeks
probably
after
about
that.
a month after.
So Sonic is on his zombie apocalypse team
Yes.
because he likes sex with little blue horse hedgehogs.
Fuck you. No, this dude never die. He as long as you have one ring, you never die.
That's why we didn't do this for the drinking speedrun challenge, even though I probably would have still got us drunk.
The speed run, I'd have been fine.
Right, and that's why we didn't.
I mean, I'd be sitting here
because I'd be passed
no
out.
beers deep right now. I'd be running this show by myself right now.
Yeah, because I'm horrible at this game.
Kyle would
because my game was Mario. I had a Super Nintendo. I did not play Sega, so I didn't play Sonic. Yeah, let me switch over to some gameplay here.
Well, I mean,
let's
the
jump
thing
into.
is, like, I mean, like Mario was my game too back in the day, but I had a Genesis, so
and I had a Super Nintendo.
yeah,
so it makes sense.
So, but my Mario is Super Mario 1, 2, and 3.
And mine was Super Mario World. We've talked about this too much, probably.
But hey, it's good to remind everybody because we could have a new listener today.
Yes, we probably do have a new listener. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Yes. If this is your first time listening or watching,
Yeah, because we will
thank
throw this
you.
up on YouTube, but the audio will be up on Podbean, Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff.
yes, please reach out to us. Our email address is terriblegamerspod@gmail.com. And I will say, we know it works because we had a collaboration.
Yeah, we're working on
email. We're working on that with the three terrible
gamers.
So
was it North Carolina or South Carolina? I can't
South
remember.
Carolina and
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So they do like a remote recording, whereas we physically get together to do this.
Yes.
For now.
If
we learn some stuff with them, we might sit in our own houses.
Yeah,
and do this
we're definitely gonna look into that, and it's not because we don't want to hang out with each other.
Well,
we're gonna be able.
Smells, guys.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, there's some folks.
Oof, God.
There's some like family and people who have been interested in what we're doing, and they're like, "Oh, that'd be so much fun," but they live in Indy or they live in somewhere. Oh, they live back in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a buddy who keeps sending me reels about how middle-aged white men just keep starting podcasts, and he's trying to make fun of me. And I'm like, dude, you would fucking love doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's fun.
And he's like, yeah, but you live blah blah blah. I'm like, well, you know what? We're gonna figure this out, and you're gonna join us.
And you know what's funny is like we don't do a lot of planning. Like a lot of this is like fly by our pants.
Well, we're just doing it for fun.
Yeah, we're doing it for fun.
We didn't quit our jobs to do this.
No.
I wish.
I know, and I know
You
some
get
people.
us there, guys.
I saw some people have, and there's nothing wrong with
Oh
that.
God, nothing at all.
Hey, congratulations to you. We would love to do that.
Hell yeah, dude. Just sit and drink beer and play games.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's-
and maybe
Every day was Saturday. Kind
Yeah.
of thing.
and maybe we would have better history or something like that. But we're doing this for, I think, more nostalgia,
Yeah, for sure.
and I would say more of just like, hey, do you remember this game? Like, or maybe we're teaching you something new about a game that you never played before.
Which is most of what
God
I do
damn,
here.
I really hope that you've played Sonic before.
Well, and aside from our failed episode,
Yeah,
I have not played a lot of Sonic. So I am get ready to watch the Terrible Gamer in action, folks.
P1 today.
I'm sorry, I fucking hit the button. Green Hill Zone 1.
So yeah, so while you're jumping into this, literally, I will mention on our Twitch channels, we have Terrible Gamers Pod P1, Terrible Gamers Pod P2.
And I will be P2.
Kyle's P2, I'm P1, and then also on Discord will be the same usernames as well too. Terrible Gamers Pod P1 for myself, and Terrible Gamers Pod P2 will be Kyle.
Motherfucker.
Hopefully by the time that this gets aired, we will have some good content on there, or even some new followers on Twitch and Discord and all that. We are slowly learning how all of this works. I was just able to go out today to go buy a new gaming PC, so I'm excited to see how all that's gonna work.
Am I invincible?
I literally got home, took it out of the box, put it where I want to put it in the basement right now, and nothing else is connected to it. So like I'm like kind of itching to get home, but when I get home, I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed.
So I'm a little upset about that, but at the same time, I'm also very excited because it's been a while since we've actually recorded. So
Oh, did I get the points for that? Oh, shit.
yeah, that's a special stage. So
Hey, I didn't do bad.
No, pretty good. Good job. 1 minute 25, and you got 95 rings. That's really good. You get 100, and you get an extra life. So
I'm gonna need that.
all right. So Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic 1. So
Is it 3 acts per level?
Yes, there are 3 acts. I don't understand or know why, because again, we don't do scripts for this. This is all flying off the cuff of us or of what we remember and what we can find on Wikipedia, in the 2 minutes before we start recording. But with Sonic 1, there's 3 acts. And you start off on, what is it? What do we say this is? This is Green Hill?
Green Hill Zone.
Green Hill Zone.
Act 2.
So we're on Green Hill Zone Act 2 right now. There are 3 acts per level. And then the 3rd act, you actually fight Dr. Robotnik. Now, there is a big difference between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sonic 1, you cannot do your
Powers slide.
Power spin.
Boost.
I don't know what it's technically officially called. But you can't just. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what happened last time.
I was supercharged. What the hell did that happen for?
Yeah, you jumped in a no zone. But sorry, I'm just coughed right into that.
What's a no zone?
I don't know. You stepped on a spike or something. So in Sonic 2, you can actually, stop running, go down,
and
crouch,
power charge,
and then and charge up your spin. In Sonic 1, you cannot do that, which gives it a little bit more of a challenge, I would say.
How the fuck am I supposed to get through this?
Very carefully. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck here, bud. Nope. So jump up there and run as fast as you can, and there you go. So that's the biggest difference between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sonic 2 has, I feel like Sonic 2 has better mechanics. I think they took everything that Sonic 1 had and just made it better. The first levels of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 look very similar. And I don't think they're called the same thing. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, to be honest.
Damn it!
You just
Flew right
tell
past
them.
the damn-
Minute 21 too, though. That's pretty good.
But I want to get that big ass ring.
That takes you to a bonus stage. So, yes, also no, it doesn't matter. So
Okay.
Act 3 is where you will see Dr. Robotnik for the first time in Sonic.
The first time in Sonic.
Yep. For the Genesis.
No.
This also came out for the Master System, Sega Master System. We don't give a lot of shout out to the Master System. I personally never really played the Master System, so I don't know too much about it. But I do know it was an 8-bit. Oh, you got. We did this first time.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
You got the same thing. You got caught on that.
What's happening?
You just gotta go through the loop and then jump off of the. There you go. You missed it. You're good.
Oh,
yeah,
I
spiky things. What was I saying? Yeah, just go up. There you go. Go around it.
You were saying something about the Master System?
Yes, Master System was the 8-bit was the Sega 8-bit system. So it was supposed to compete with the Nintendo. But it did not gain the popularity that the NES did. And
Right, because the Super Nintendo is better than the Sega? What you saying? Oh, dude,
no,
stop.
No.
Can I jump in a Powerball?
Yep. Should be able to. The original Nintendo, the Nintendo Entertainment System, was way better than the Sega Master System. I will absolutely agree to that. However, the Sega Genesis
It was better than the NES.
was better than the NES. No, was better than the SNES.
That's what I meant.
Yes. In my opinion. But I did not have an SNES. I had a Sega Genesis. So you would feel differently, I'm sure.
Do.
Don't get hit by the big balls. I think you have to hit him 8 times.
Well, I'm already at like 5, 4.
As long as you have a power ring, you can't die.
I died.
But
Game
you
over. I died 3 times. But you say Sonic 2 is better.
Yeah, just go to Sonic 2.
Oh yeah, we're 20 minutes in, so.
But I would love to get to Sonic 3 too. Sonic 3 also.
Why, other than the power-up spin thing, why is Sonic 2 better? You said they just took what it had
I
and
played
made it
it
better.
I played it more.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that makes sense.
No, I had I did have all 3 of them.
Well, this is the introduction of Tails.
Correct. It had the 2-player versus challenge.
Which we're not doing, correct?
No, we have done that on a previous episode. I forget which episode we did that on,
I don't know.
but we did do the versus on Sonic.
Well, yeah, you just made me beat Tails and then beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emerald, it was Green Hill. And then Emerald Hill.
And this is Emerald Hill, but if you look at it, I mean, it looks pretty identical to what it was, or to what Green Hill is. I don't know how. No, there was this. So this is like your safety beam. I forget what they call it. It's like a shield. So the shield allows you to
not lose rings.
To not lose rings. So it's like an extra hit point. You will need the spring for that. Watch out for the coconut, guys. I don't.
Alright, how do I do the power up? Hold down.
Down and then hit the jump button. Yep, there you go.
Oh shit, no.
But that does help out tremendously as far as like the game, how the game goes.
Why won't he jump again?
If you can jump on there, if you can hit that, there you go. But no, as you progress in the game, doing the super spin, whatever you want to call it, that does help tremendously.
I think I'm doing better than I've done in the past.
Oh yeah, you're definitely doing better in this game. Another big difference between Sonic 1, between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, is that Sonic 2 has 2 acts per level.
Okay. So I'm gonna face off against Robotnik at the end of the next
rather
level?
than 3 acts. Yes. So this next one, you will be facing Robot.
Make sure I got things going.
Not till the later episodes. Not till the later levels. They will have 3. I want to say Metropolis. I don't think this was one of the power-ups in the first game, which is the super speed shoes.
Let's get an extra life?
Yep.
Score.
Oh man, you almost landed right on those.
Killing it.
Now the nice thing is, I could turn my controller on and I could play as Tails to help you out.
Alright, stop spinning, dude. Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I mean, I don't know which one is technically better, Sonic 1 or Sonic 2.
Well, how do I get in there?
Personally, I just liked Sonic 2 better. I played it more often than Sonic 1, and I think it was because of the spin.
Well, the also weird thing that I've noticed quite a few times is that this isn't a solid. You go this way through the level kind of deal.
What do you mean by that?
Like in Mario, you go through. There's maybe another alternate path once in a while. And this, you could play the same level and go 30 different ways in this game.
I was trying to.
But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's not just you go left to right, and maybe.
Oh, you can go up and down, back and forth.
Yeah, well, you can go back and forth in Mario World, but there's like tunnels and hidden pathways and uphill, downhill. Like, there's a ton of shit in this game.
So when you get to later levels, it's gonna be more challenging as far as like they're gonna be more like mazes.
Finding the right path.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds horrible.
It's fun. Good times. Oh, chemical plant. When I was a kid.
This is some super jams.
Yeah, when I was a kid, this level sucked. I struggled with this level a lot.
What's so hard about
as
it?
a kid? It just challenged you. They threw more at you.
And what is jumping out of these robots?
Okay, so basically what's happening is Dr. Robotnik basically turned all of the animals into robots, into evil robots for his evil plan or whatever. And so every time that you kill an enemy,
Which is the robot things.
which is like the robot things, yeah, you have
You're releasing one of the
you're releasing
small
one.
animals?
Yep, you're releasing one of the animals back to its home or whatever. Speed run. What Sonic's all about.
Happening.
Going
What's
through,
happening? Oh my god.
going through a tube.
Oh.
Got him.
Wow.
Job. Yeah, this level was definitely
Go.
not one to mess with. It's more a chemical plant too.
Is that where I go underwater?
Yep.
Okay.
That's where you got fucked last time.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
No, you weren't doing the fuck. You go.
Mother trucker.
Oh, your lucky tails got that ring for you. If you have one ring, you can't die. How about you, Mario? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mario sucks. Just kidding.
Hot takes, folks,
I
hot takes.
love Mario. Don't get me wrong. I love Mario. I love me some a good Mario game, but man, Sonic was so good.
I want to hit this spring, don't I?
Yeah, just go at it a little differently. There you go. This is where you want to use your super spin.
The hell did I do?
No idea. I jumped. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose some rings here.
I was like, is that good? Like,
No.
am I flying?
Flying.
Mistake.
Oh, there you go.
Stick onto this thing.
Jump up. There you go.
Tube
And
it
Tails is gonna go down the tube before you because he's a little bitch.
I always thought Tails was a girl. Sorry, Tails.
Not according to the
Holy
the
ball.
Sonic things on Netflix. Sonic Prime.
Well, yeah, I know. Even in the movie that they just
Yeah.
put out, it was clear. It was not clearly a boy, but they
Jim,
make it seem as if it's
Jim
obvious.
Carrey's the Dr. Robotnik.
Uh huh. I want to say they're doing a Sonic 3 now.
They
There's
are.
a Knuckles show on. Yeah, Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles.
Shit. Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
I think it's on Paramount Plus.
that just came out, I think. Oh, you have to start back at the beginning. You didn't even hit up.
There's a lot of shit going on in here, dude.
I know. I'm surprised you didn't hit like a checkpoint though, because they do have checkpoints in this one.
You're a checkpoint.
Your mom's a checkpoint.
Ba-dun-dun-dun.
I think what's funny is like I'm watching you do this, and the path that you're taking is not a path that I took when I was a kid. So I'm like, man, like
Girl
I don't remember this area.
Like, what am I doing that's so weird? Like, I'm just following the.
Because that whole part right there, depending on the way that you go, like when you come out of that tube thing or whatever, when they at the end of the ramp, it shoots you up and then you go over and you can skip all that. You go right to the spring.
Oh, I feel like I'm following the path of least resistance here. Oh, is this a boost?
Yeah. There you go. I will say, the Super Nintendo would not have been able to keep up with Sonic.
Look at the processing power.
Yes.
Yeah, look how fast I'm flying through this level.
There you go. You gotta. And that's why Sega has what Nintendo. Thank you, Paul Rudd. Oh.
Dead.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
Shit. Wang wang.
This part was always one of the parts that was always really hard. The fucking
Hi.
jump up, jump up, jump up, jump. Good, to left, to left. Well, you can get your extra life and then get a spring. Oof. Made it. Oh. Yeah, this is the part that gets kind of tough. Oof. 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 You can stay on that one.
Why'd you say that?
Why? Oh, Jesus. Just there you go. Oh, it's not looking good for you, bud. 5, 4, 3, 2, jump up. Oh!
Drink.
Yeah, good drink.
Terrible gaming.
Mm-hmm.
At its best.
Oh, man.
But this is, Sonic's a classic.
It is a classic. It is one of the greatest of all time. One of the GOATs.
I've honestly never played this shit before. Well, except 4 weeks ago. Sorry. Why won't he jump? There.
Tails a little bitch. Look at him. He's like, I'm not doing anything. Okay. Jump on that. Just let it carry you up. Don't. Jump on that. Let it carry you up. You got time. Jump up. There you go. There you go. Let it carry you all the way to the top. All the way over. Have some patience. It's the one time in Sonic you need patience. There you go. There you go.
Didn't realize what was gonna happen.
You got this. Well, we all have to find out our own ways. I found out when I was a 7-year-old little boy. So be careful on this one. There you go. It's going to be the same little cart thing.
Motherfucker.
Yep. This cart sucks. Oh. You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah, shouldn't have crushed me.
It probably should have. Ooh, there you go. Just let it go. You're good. Don't worry about the timer. Jump. There you go.
Why does it seem like I had way less time that time than every other?
I don't know. Kyle's doing a pretty good job here. This is a tough level. Yep, this is where you struggle, because if you jump,
Yeah,
you're fucked.
See, I have like no time.
Okay, yeah, now you gotta kind of try to find a way to move quick. Yeah, you're fucked.
What am I supposed to do? Like, why did he get no time?
So, basically what's happening here now
I'm sucking.
is
You're watching terrible gaming.
Yeah, you need to find a way to that cart. These are the worst part of this level. I think this is why I struggled so much. Like I used to jump on that part
Just to make it easier.
just to make it a little easier. Yeah. And like you hate saying it, but it's like with this part, you just have to be patient in the water, in the chemical water. It's tempting to try to like
Jump it
all. You just very rarely are ever gonna make it. You're right there at the end too. There you go. Yep. Oof.
What the hell killed me?
Apparently that was too tight of a space. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Well, I'm sorry that I suck, folks, because this is pathetic.
You only have one life left.
Oh, okay. I was like, why don't I just keep going?
And after this, I think we'll go to Sonic 3 and you can try that. You think this is a challenge?
Yep. It's gonna get harder? Maybe I should just watch you play.
Sonic 3 stuff, even I struggle with that.
I'm gonna give this up to you. I need a drink. I'm tossing it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, why are you so afraid to catch? Why are you so afraid to catch?
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here. Oh, I guess I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta find it. We gotta switch out cartridges.
Yeah. There we go.
Gotta load it up. Yeah, I got. Oh, I haven't even drank this beer.
Yo, I'm like real deep into this beer. This was like the first time you could do the save action. What am I doing here?
So that's my question about Switch Online.
Yeah.
I know there's a way to rewind. I've never done it, but I've heard it on another podcast. Like, in order to save lives. Like, if you're about to die, you can rewind the game to not die.
Okay.
And I don't understand how that is. But on certain games that didn't have a save function, there's supposed to be one on the Switch Online.
Well, I mean, I do the create save point or create load point or whatever it is.
That's saving your game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
But like,
Do
so
like-
the only game I played on Switch Online and like actually wanted to come back to was Super Mario World that had a save.
Okay.
But like Earthworm Jim is the other game I played, and I got like a level or two in. But, like that was a game when I played on the Super Nintendo. You had to Pitfallen.
Yeah. It's a lot harder.
You had to. I mean, you had to play that game all the way through. You didn't get to save it in the middle. But I would be able to conceivably do that on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll have to look into how that works.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Did you do those jumps, or did he do it automatically?
He did automatically.
Okay, good. I'm like, no,
There's
no
also
fucking way.
a mini boss with this Sonic 3.
Are you getting burned?
Yeah. Angel Island. This is what I think they said it was.
Why is it burning like hell?
Because it's Sonic 3. That's why.
Are you on a? Where does Sonic take place? On Earth?
No, in the.
In one of his worlds that he like?
Yeah, that place.
Because the movie has the whole rings are used to transport through portals of whatever.
Correct.
Is that based in the game anywhere?
No.
He just goes to different worlds and they don't ever tell you that it's through the rings. To
Correct.
Do that. So it's a bit of a stretch for the movies to do that.
Yeah. Movies are good though. Not bad.
For sure.
I like it.
Is there any other what am I trying to say? Source material for Sonic, or is it just the games? Like even you mentioned there's even like Doom books on one of our versus challenges.
I actually just found that out today.
Okay. But that
about the
But that versus challenge came out 3 weeks ago, so you must have learned it 3 weeks ago.
Yes, I mean I learned that 3 weeks ago.
But there's nothing like that for
Oh,
Sonic.
shit.
There's not like a comic book.
I don't think so.
Well, not originally. There may be.
So
now.
I think what the story is, because I remember watching like a documentary. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I remember watching some sort of documentary on the Sega Nintendo battle, and Sega was looking for some sort of mascot to compete with Mario because obviously they had the Sega Master System that just didn't take off for whatever reason. So Sega came out with, I think, was it Alex Kidd? I believe it was Alex Kidd, and they were like, "This is our guy. This is the one that's going to take us to that next level, that Nintendo, that Super Mario level."
I don't even know what Alex Kidd is.
Exactly.
Is he the Ryan Leaf of Sega Genesis?
Yes, he was the first round draft pick, the first overall
For the
draft
San Diego
pick
Chargers.
for the San Diego Chargers, and
he fumbled.
And
everything.
yeah, he went on drugs, and he's
Alex the Kid.
Alex Kidd, not
Kidd.
Alex the Kid. Alex Kidd. Let's put it. Let's put him out there.
Alex Kidd.
Yeah, he was the one that was supposed to take Sega to the next level. However,
Video games, 2Ds.
never happened. Never happened. Never went anywhere. So then Sega went back to the board and said, "Okay, we need something." I forget the exact story because it was on the documentary that I watched. I can't remember the name of the documentary. I apologize to our fans here. It's getting late for me.
Yeah, it's definitely late.
But they came up with, what about an animal? What about a hedgehog? What about Sonic? And they came up with him. Let's make him cool, like Super Mario Bros. Wearing his overalls and blah, blah, blah. Nah. Sonic, like you look in the screen, Sonic's got the sneakers, the red and white sneakers.
Yeah.
And that's what they went with. And
it worked.
It ended up working.
Yeah, Sonic's same thing.
Almost completely saved the company. It did save the company for a very long time.
Well, there, you just went through a ring into a portal.
Correct. I went.
So there's a touch of a. Dude, Tails is on your ass.
Tails wants it.
So there's a little basis for the rings being portals.
Yeah. So
The
now what
idea
I'm
is
trying to
not
get, I'm trying to do the get the Chaos Emeralds, which is what was from the Sonic 2. And this looks, I'm making it look easy right now, people, but it is not easy. It's actually.
What are the white ones?
You don't want the white ones. Those are bouncers. Bounce you out of here. Oh, I really fucked that up. Nope. Damn it.
That's okay. You did really well.
No, I didn't.
Shut up. Yeah, you did.
Sure. Thank you.
You got 8,300.
Square. You know how I what whose line is it anyways?
Yeah. Where the points are all made up. And
Where all points are all made up and
where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
The rules are made up and the points don't matter. I am stuck in some sort of oh my god.
You found a glitch.
I found a glitch in Sonic. I am legitimately stuck.
Vanilla P von Schweetz did.
Wow.
Wreck-It Ralph reference.
I've played this game.
He was knee high to a duck.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I found a glitch. I cannot get out of here.
Well, get out of there.
I can't. I found a glitch. Holy hell. Where are we at with time? Are we just ending right here?
No, we're at 46 minutes. I mean, we can. We went long last time. I don't know if we want to give our binge listeners a break. But
I'm stuck. I'm officially stuck. I cannot do anything.
that's all right. I'll throw us back into the not gameplay, and we can reload.
I gotta go through all that
Yeah, you
again.
don't have- what you were on? I need to see how I still sound okay when I'm back here, don't I? It seems like I'm okay. You were still on the first level, just on what, Act 3?
Yeah, I want to go to one more Sonic game.
That sounds good. Yeah. Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 looked very similar, just different
Sonic
levels.
3 is like
but more
like-
obstacles.
like a whirlwind of like shit just being thrown at you, and
What game did you just throw on? This looked wildly different.
it is.
This looks like Nintendo 64 Sonic, but what is
It
it?
kind of is. And guess what? This was made for the Sega Genesis because
Oh, because it had the extra juicers.
Sega does what Nintendo.
I thought it was has.
Either one. Does it matter? Has? Does? Either one. So this is Sonic 3D Blast. This was the very first 3D platformer, but it was made by Sega. I don't know if it was the
This
very first one.
reminds me of the old like Windows 95 marble game. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was like where you had like it showed the different squares to give you the texture, but you were a marble and you had to.
Oh, like Marble Madness?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but like it was that. Like you have to roll through the level. It was like mini golf, but you were the ball, and not
Gotcha.
not the putter. You know what I mean?
I will say I had this game as well too when I was younger, and I still have it.
But
to
you
this
needed one
day.
of those 32X.
Nope.
This went into the Genesis.
Yep. This was a straight up Sega Genesis game. This was not a 32X game. And, you know, at the time, the visuals, when you're looking at this, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, you're an 8-year-old
Like,
going,
how?
holy fuck, Mom,
Like,
look at this.
What the fuck? Like,
1996.
Dad, get in here, look at these. And he has zero interest or care about this, but you're showing him anyways, right? Like,
In 96, you were 10?
yes, I was 10. So this game was not easy, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a different challenge than what you're used to. So the flickies
are
that's
mysterious birds.
Yep.
They live in another dimension and can travel anywhere through large rings. Dude, you fucking lied to me. There's totally some basis in the lore for traveling through rings.
Yeah, now there is.
What do you mean now there is?
Now you have the lore.
Yeah, but I asked you if the movies got it from the games, and you're like, oh.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I was in a lot of beers.
100% in the game.
Sonic visits Flicky Island to see his friends, but the only thing he finds are robots.
I was gonna say that thing looks like an angry
But I mean, like,
Robo Wheel.
Okay, seriously, like,
Robo Eel.
look at these. So, like, Robotnik made my friends like this. I must save them. Robotnik must be stopped.
This
Sonic
reminds
starts to
me
defeat
of
enemies in order to rescue the Flickies who are trapped inside.
Reboot, that like old cartoon.
But you know what? It also has a Donkey Kong Country feel.
I can see
Yes.
that.
Yeah. And I think
And that was SNES.
here you can warp through the big rings.
Yeah, you're going through the rings.
There you
It's
go.
Totally,
There's the movie tie-in.
there totally is basis for that. The movie didn't embellish at all.
So yeah. So apparently you hold that down. The controls were very hard with this game.
Because I mean, it's got to be different when you got 3D going on.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot harder. There was a true jump and a true spin jump or spin button, where before it was the same. They did the same thing. So I'm gonna let you play this game real
that's
quick.
not a good idea.
Yeah, no, we're gonna let you play this real quick here.
That's not a good idea. Okay, I do see the jump and spin. You have to hold spin. You have to hold it. Sorry, I'm not good at talking when I'm alone. Kevin probably doesn't want to say, but he went to the party. Oh my god. This is wildly different. I mean, it's not wildly different, but it's different. Sorry, I'm like just vamping while I'm playing. Shit. I don't... Like, is everyone bad at games, or just... Am I just the terrible gamer? Don't answer that, folks. Don't answer that at all. What am I supposed to do with this? Well, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. This is entirely not okay. Am I supposed to get the underlings into this circle?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, I am doing what I'm supposed to do.
You want to try to get all the Flickies back to the rings. Sorry to step out for a second.
It's okay. I told him you had to shit.
No, I did not.
That would have been a very
Quick.
shit. Oh my god! Like I can't even jump on this damn thing. It's right in front of me.
That was the hardest thing about this game, is just the
Jumping
depth.
accurately.
The depth perception, I would say, of this game. It was. I don't think you can kill this thing.
Destroy that thing. I don't know where I'm supposed to even go.
You need to get all the Flickies. Try to the ring. That big ring. Oh, you need to kill all the robots. Yeah. And then those Flickies will. This is one of those things, like, if you're like a completionist.
Where'd that flicky go?
Oh, there's still 2 more. I don't know. Just flying around.
Oh, you motherfucker! You motherfucker!
I think you have to, like, touch them. There you go. There you go. Okay, now you go back up there. Jump through the ring. And then you go to the next level. And now you have to get 5 more. So it's definitely a different challenge from your typical Sonic
I'm definitely
games.
feeling it. Why isn't this guy with me? There we go.
You know, it's one of those things where it's like, at first it's like it's pretty hard, pretty challenging.
One of the things you get used to.
Once you get used to it, you're like, man, this game's actually pretty fun.
I'm not there yet.
No, I would not try to kill that thing, because you're not going to do anything with that. Sonic 3D Blast.
And this was just on the Sega Genesis.
This
folks.
was just the regular, not the 32X, just the Sega Genesis. So what you're trying to do here is just get all of the...
What's up there? An extra life?
Yep. Oh, this is where you need those flickies. The
Because
flicky...
they would
Yep.
have a residual jump.
Correct. No, but when I got this game, I was like, I don't like this game. This game's stupid. And then I started playing it more, and then I got a little bit older, and I went back and played it again. I was like,
Why aren't
You
you?
know
We're
what?
going downhill, dude. Roll faster. Oh, I'm supposed to be going up that hill.
you know what? This game is a lot better than I initially thought it was. Oh, every time you hear that, that means that you lost one. You gotta get that flicky guy. There you go.
What the hell's this shield good for?
It's not invincibility. That is. Yeah, it doesn't do it. You want to keep going back down that way. Because I'm pretty... Or, you know...
I
Go.
got them both, don't I?
No, you're still missing one.
Let me get them out of here.
There you go. Got one left. I mean, the one thing with Sonic 3D Blast, though, is that it still has that, like,
Feel.
Emerald Hill,
Aesthetic.
Green Hill Zone, yeah, aesthetic, and I think you can go behind there.
Motherfucker.
There's also Sonic Spinball. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game, but that is literally pinball with Sonic.
Sonic has the pinball.
Sonic's the pinball. I don't think you want to go. Oh, there's Tails. What up, Tails? 12. Got it.
Oh, what?
I think he took your rings.
No shit, he did.
What an asshole. Oh my gosh, you're back to the beginning, too.
Like level 1?
Well, I mean, yeah. It's all level 1. So you gotta get to the ring, go back up, or get out of the little transport thing.
Fuck that, dude. Why the hell did you do that? You took my rings and did that?
He's a little bitch. You don't have to finish this if you don't want to.
Yeah, dude. I'm We're at an hour. We're good.
This game is definitely a lot different than the other ones, but it showcases the power,
Versatility.
Yes, the power and the versatility of the Sega Genesis, which is absolutely
Yeah, because you didn't get anything like that until the N64 on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because that definitely has a Mario 64 feel to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never played this one. That was cool though.
And I'm sure a lot of people. This was not as popular. This game was not as popular as some of the other Sonic games. Sonic 3D Blast was one of those ones where it was just like you either knew about it or you didn't.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I mean, it's out there. It's more of a I would say it's more of a puzzle game.
Right, because you got to find the underlings.
Yeah,
What were they
it's
called?
not a puzzle game. Don't get me wrong. It's still your platformer.
What were those
but
things
it's a
called?
3D it's a 3D
Flickers?
flickies.
Flickies? You got to
Yeah.
find them and get them there.
Yep, it's a 3D platformer is
Okay.
what it is. So, but it is puzzle type, I would say.
Oh yeah, I would agree with you, even if it's not official.
Because you're trying to go around each level to try to locate where each one of these are.
And then you got to figure out how to get them back to the ring.
Correct.
To transport through the ring, which
Yep.
is definitely a Sonic lore thing.
Absolutely.
All right, well, so we made it through Sonic 1, 2, 3, and 3D Blast. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, and 3. That's what I just said.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and 3D Blast.
That's exactly what you said. Good job.
Yay
words,
for me.
Words help.
Words work. I learned the English.
Sorry, I was having trouble with words this whole episode, so I do apologize, everybody. But no, these were games that I played so many times. I mean, I don't even think I played Sonic 3D Blast for 5-10 minutes and then handed it over to you because I had to step out for a second.
Well, see, my question is, how many people are sitting around only playing retro games?
It's a good question.
There's probably not a lot, but I feel like there's a lot of value in going back and playing the old stuff.
I would say that I feel like there would be a lot of people
Maybe
still
not
playing
value,
retro.
but there's just something to it. Like
I think I don't even think it's the value part. I think what's impressive is the fact that how well these games hold up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, like in the
replay value.
When we played 1944, that's an old fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
That is something kids in the early 90s, late 90s were playing at arcades. Shucking quarters into.
I just want to look up the actual release date for that game. The Loop Master. That came out in... Oh, actually, it says that came out in 2000.
Okay, so late 90s.
Yeah. June 20th, 2000. Actually,
but that was later in the series. So those 1941, 42, 43, 44.
Yeah,
Master,
1941 game. 1941 Counterattack was released in 1990.
So I mean, that's a game that people were playing in an arcade forever ago, and that was fucking awesome when we played that.
It was a good game. Good game.
I mean, shaded by the looking through the beer goggles on that one.
Jesus, yeah. Still kind of.
But even the Sonic came out in '96, like it said on the menu screen. There's something to be said about
Sonic 3D Blast came out in '96. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog originally came out. The original Sonic the Hedgehog came out in 1991.
They put out 4 games in 5 years.
Yep. Spinball, Sonic Spinball came out in 1993. And so Sega Genesis, yeah, so it was to compete with
Mario.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, there's people playing Fortnite and Helldiver and all the new stuff, which is fun. I'm like myself. Hopefully by the time this came out, I'm not playing Gotham Knights anymore and I've moved on to some other. But I have a PS5. I play the modern stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's nice. I mean, these are just fun to do, nostalgia-wise, like you said.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys jumped in and watched us play some old retro stuff. Let us know what you play when you're, when you get that nostalgia feel and you want to play something old.
There are thousands of games that you and I have never played that are on the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Ataris, the Jaguar.
Yeah, we haven't even touched the Jaguar.
That's going to be a whole. Yeah, we're not at the Atari Jaguar yet, but there's so many games out there that we haven't played. So I mean, what I would love is for our listeners and viewers to just tell us. TerribleGamersPod@gmail.com.
Well, I think if anything,
let us know.
Before we started doing this, you were the retro gamer.
Mm-hmm.
That was your 100% your thing.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've gotten more involved over the last 6 months and then looked into stuff and played some more stuff. But like, people would mention games, and I'm like, I don't fucking heard of that. That you probably would have.
Yeah.
So, but I'm guessing some of our listeners are more on your realm than mine. So like, jump in, like, throw a comment in,
and I think
message us, let us know what you play, what you do. Well, like, hey, check this out. Tell me what you think. I'd like to hear what other people think about this game that I've been playing for 30 years.
And I think that's what's really cool about this podcast is that, like, there are some games that you are seeing for the first time.
This
Sonic, for example,
3D Blast.
You've never even heard of this game. I'm sure.
Even Sonic
3.
Sonic 3, I've probably never seen. Sonic 1 and 2, I probably have.
Yeah.
But Sonic 3, Sonic 3D Blast, never once. Never once in my life had I.
Have you even ever heard of Sonic 3D Blast before today?
No. That's
what I mean. Like, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I literally have this at my house right now because it was a game that I grew up with. It's one of those games that just I spent hours playing.
Well,
just
the
when I
crazy
was
thing
younger.
is we could literally just play the popular games for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And there's that many old retro popular games.
Not
Like we could do an
including
episode of
other
Mortal
ones.
Kombat. We could do an episode of Doom. We could do an episode of Wolfenstein or
Yep.
Castlevania. Like, and we can never get into the random
Which we
ass
will
shit.
eventually do. Probably the majority of those.
Yeah, probably. But that's not even counting random ass shit like Chip and Dale, which we did, or we
Mhm.
talked about on a versus challenge, I think.
No, we did. I think we played it at one point. I think we played it in the Disney games. I think we had a Disney game episode.
We didn't do a Disney game versus.
We did do it.
We did both. Okay.
Yeah, we did both. I think.
I don't know. There's so much out there. So yeah, like you said, reach out, email us terriblegamerspod@gmail.com.
Instagram.
Send us a DM on Instagram, terriblegamerspod.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, drop a comment on this video. There's a lot of ways to find us. So give it a shot. Look on Discord and see if you can find our server on there.
Yep.
See if we got that going. And if not, send us a message. Be like, you lazy fucks need to get your shit together. Because honestly, I might need that.
Well, we do have full-time jobs. We do have kids in sports.
I have a full-time and a part-time job.
Yes. And I mean, I guess technically I do too.
Yeah, you do too,
'cause
for sure.
Yeah, for training, I have my hockey training and stuff. So, which also, hey, give us KS Training on Instagram. KS Training LLC. That page is definitely growing like crazy right now.
Well,
I've had over 2 million views on my videos.
When are the hockey finals?
June.
Because we're probably a month
This
ahead.
is getting released. This episode is probably getting released
Right around
Stanley
final
Cup
time?
Finals. Yeah,
I was thinking we should do a hockey episode
that would have to be the very next episode. we
around
record.
finals time, and we should probably do an NBA Jam tournament or something for basketball finals. Like, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So look out for those guys. And
Maybe that's a future versus challenge. What's better? NBA, well, just NBA games or
hockey
NHL
games.
games.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, especially because they kind of run at the same time.
Always.
We have to really make sure that we're timing wise. So
We are closer to
June.
our recording is closer to live. Wait,
Yeah, but we're still. I think this one. I think what is it?
Yeah, we're still weeks.
We're in May right now. No, right now we are.
We're in April. Yes.
Yeah,
But the
but
recordings.
this is going to be released
end of
in
May, early June.
End of
yeah.
May. Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but yeah, something like that. So we're
Yep.
getting closer. But I like the idea of banking some, but I also like the idea of maybe we should make one every 2 weeks and just be 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah, and I really think with all the stuff that we have going on, I think we're going to be able to.
To be more current.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that idea.
And I think we're going to be more live too. I think
we don't
we're-
mess around with live a lot.
Huh?
We don't mess around with live a lot.
No, but I think we have the capabilities now.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, because we haven't glitched at all today.
Nope. And then at my house, we shouldn't be glitching anymore.
Yeah.
So
Well,
anymore.
good stuff coming, guys. Stick
Absolutely.
around. Check us out. Podbean, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Terrible Gamers Pod, Twitch.
Anywhere you can find podcasts.
What's the new thing? Discord. Find us.
Discord.
Talk.
Twitch,
Engage.
yep. Twitch and
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, I almost said Spotify, but I was like, no, that's wrong.
And check out
Terrible Gamers Pod P1, Terrible Gamers Pod P2.
and check out Dubby. Use our code Terrible Gamers Pod. Check out Reaper Apparel, Terrible Gamers Pod, for 10% off.
Yep.
Check that stuff out. It's good stuff. We believe in it. Yeah. Anything else we got to say, guys?
I think we're good today.
All right, man.
Just keep looking out for our new upcoming episodes. We got some collaborations coming up here very soon. I know we've been talking about it and teasing it for so long. I swear, I promise we have them coming up here very, very soon. So we're getting closer and closer each time. So, but as always, thank you all for watching.
Or listening.
I'm Kevin,
I'm Kyle.
and we are the Terrible Gamers Podcast. And as always, keep on
on
playing
And drinking.
and drinking.
Bye, guys.